All right. Welcome to JDS Season 2, Episode 10, everybody.
And an even greater welcome to the live audience once again.
Come on, let's go. And an even bigger thank you to God for welcoming this lovely weather. God did, Daniel. God did. So what's on the agenda today, Daniel?
We've got the return of the Season 1 favourite, the 10 for 10, where again we'll be hearing from the JDS faithful on a variety of topics. Then we go into the Hotline Bling, which is going to be live this week, where we're going to dive into what's on the minds of those in today's audience. Then, of course, how can you forget the list? A fan favourite, especially in these conditions. We'll be discussing all-time violations with 2 members of the audience being conducted. And finally, the JDS Quiz, where this week the wits of not only 2 audience members, but also Joel and I will be put to the test in a JDS first.
About time. About goddamn time. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for the continuous support. Enjoy the show. It's a great one. And let's get straight... Oh, dude, it feels good saying this, Daniel.
It does.
Let's get straight into the 10 for 10. Kick us off, Double D.
Number 1, guys, the NRL draw has been released. Looking at it, there are definitely some teams that have it worse than others. Personally, I've noticed that the Raiders play teams from the last year's top 8 a mere 8 times, whilst my Tigers are going up against the top dogs 12 times. Who else do we think has been done dirty, guys? Let's get someone up to the mic.
Paddle use as well, guys. Put them up if you agree or disagree. Daniel, I think the Tigers, respectfully...
4th hardest draw in the comp.
Respectfully.
And we came last year.
You know what they say? You got to beat the best to be the best.
Not that much.
And the Tigers under Sheensy, it's tough. I'm personally looking forward to, and I can't believe it's actually occurred, South Sydney Rabbitohs, Melbourne Storm, Magic Round. I cannot believe that is the fixture. I know some very nervous people in this room specifically. Very nervous people. Not naming, not shaming. But very, very nervous. And we have one that is clearly disagreeing already. Nick, do you want to come up to... Maybe
Nick's got a red paddle already.
Maybe an early prediction.
24-0 South.
It's an interesting early call.
We'll be watching that one back in about 10 weeks.
I hope so, Daniel.
You know, I think a bit of an unbiased opinion, the Dolphins playing the Roosters round 1. Don't know about the fairness of that.
I might say
we've got Dolphins fans in the crowd somehow.
I might say massacre.
Somehow we've got Dolphins fans in the crowd.
All right, let's move on. Hit me with the thing. So guys, how about this weather, huh? How about this weather, huh, guys? Damn. Anyways, the sun is out, which means it's time to tan and swim, etc. But it also means it's time for sweat rash and chafing across all the vulnerable areas of the human body. So it made me wonder, is summer the greatest season or is it overrated? I agree it's the greatest season of the 4. Anyone disagree or agree? Obina, do you disagree? Why? Would you like to come up to the microphone and elaborate?
Please come up to the microphone. Oh, he said no.
Who would actually come up to the microphone and elaborate? Offer.
Zaya. Zaya's shaking that thing. Clear it.
Talk to me.
No.
Summer is not the greatest?
No. I personally think winter.
Winner?
Yeah, winter. Yeah. Now, let me explain.
That's what the point.
Now, obviously, there's not many fat people here, I suggest.
Whoa.
Hold on. Huh?
Name and shame.
There's only one. And he's on the mic right now, so just... All right? I know you, Derek.
Topic is weather. The topic is weather. Let him go.
You know, fat people tend to sweat a lot. And I dislike it.
Yeah.
I don't like sweating.
Okay.
I know, I'm kind of like a clean freak, you know. Don't like sweating. So I think winter, you know...
Winter.
Oh! He's calling me out.
Let's just focus on the season.
No. It's the hecklers.
Focus on the weather.
I personally think winter. Because, honestly, if you see, like, America and they have snow, you'd love to be... what's it called?
Would not.
What's it called?
Snow angel?
Snow angel?
Snowboarding. Snow angel, yes.
Snow angel.
You're not doing it in the sand at the beach, mate. And I personally think it's bloody overrated this summer.
Fair enough.
That's just my personal experience.
And you know, Zaya, that's what we're looking for. Your personal opinion. We're looking for the personal opinion.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Zao. I would say, sorry, just quickly. I would say that the snow is the worst place on earth to attend. Respectfully.
A lot of reds. Anyway.
Worst place ever.
We're moving on. Back to the James Jenkins' favourite, the sport. The NBA season has started, and a few episodes back, we named our pretenders and contenders, which was a question by Nick Stav, who's in the audience today.
Shout out Stavros.
Now that the season officially started, what are your guys' thoughts on the season? Personally, you know, the Los Angeles Lakers 2-8.
Worst team in the NBA.
Are you serious?
Worst team in the 2-9.
I'd love to hear from a fan from either the Knicks or the Bulls, who I know is in the audience. I'm not going to name. Probably the Bulls. I don't know if the Knicks fan's going to get a bit embarrassing. But let's hear from a Bulls fan.
Who the fuck is a Bulls fan?
Bro, it's better than the Lakers right now. Like, Jesus.
He goes bang again.
Lakers, I didn't expect much for them, but I'm shocked that San Antonio looks so much better than them.
San Antonio super team.
That is
San Antonio super team.
Obviously, the Jazz are amazing.
Don't know how.
They have an ex-Bull. So
who is
Larry Markkinen?
Who?
MVP contender.
Exactly.
Yeah.
MVP contender also.
You know, we helped them out there, but the Lakers, you can't say enough, you know. How can you waste, you know, 3 seasons of LeBron? You had the first season, which was shit. Second 2 seasons, they were all right. And then since then,
still underwhelming.
Been in the bin.
Yeah.
Been in the bin. You can't.
I don't get it. But look, I'm happy to see Victor Wembanyama in a Lakers jersey next year.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Joel. The Lakers don't have a first-round pick this year.
Oh, we'll get one.
New Orleans have it. So there's no benefit to the Lakers being shit. There's no benefit at all besides LeBron's legacy being ruined. And personally, you know, I can't stand for that. You know, LeBron is the greatest player of all time.
Referring to a couple of weeks back as well, I really like the look of Cleveland. I really like the look of Cleveland.
Oh, wow. We just someone's pounced up to the mic. Wow.
Seems like an open night, mate.
Yep.
So, the Timberwolves, they got...
It's all good.
Liam looks like he's about to spit some bars the way he's on the mic.
The Timberwolves, they traded for Rudy Gobert, who's probably the most overrated center in the NBA.
I agree, 100%.
He got like 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Nah.
But he's
anyway, Timberwolves, they are terrible. Anthony Edwards is so fucking whack.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
He's in his feels. He's in his feels there.
Karl Anthony Towns is like pancakes. He's so soft.
Can do better.
D'Angelo Russell, does he even play? Like, I'm not even sure. Like, they're terrible. They're not as bad as the Lakers, but there we go. Timberwolves, whack.
I don't know if Karl Anthony Towns is a listener, but if he is, I'd expect some emails coming your way, Liam. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Number 4, Joel.
Last week saw Lebanon get brutally knocked out of the World Cup by the Aussies. But when I was watching the match, I was like, fuck, this refereeing is abysmal. The officiating is abysmal. It made me ponder. Is the Rugby League World Cup officiating racially motivated?
Whoa, okay. Racially motivated is a claim. Look, Stamo's got an instant red.
Agree.
Just
This
a
is
quick...
what I'm saying.
Stamo, come on. Quick side note. Oh, there's spillages everywhere.
We move.
Let's go. Keep it going.
Ignore.
I don't think there's one Lebanese referee in the World Cup.
Can I just say he's drinking my beer, so...
Good blokery, Stamo. It's great blokery.
Continue.
Boys, the reffing is not racially motivated. Shit reffing. We've seen it all season through the NRL.
Yeah.
We see it in the Super League. We see it everywhere.
You're a Super League watcher.
Shit reffing.
Yeah, when was the last time you watched a Super League, Stamo?
You know what? That's a very good question. But we see it. Shit adjudicating.
My thing is, though, you can't have an Australian referee.
And he's almost done it again. That's strike 2. He's on Shaz's radar.
My opinion is that you can't have an Australian ref
for an Australian game.
Australia game. Happened this morning with Ashley Klein.
I would love to see is there a Lebanese official in the World Cup? I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Connor.
I'm just going to ask how much... I know Mitchell Moses is... I'm pretty certain he
Future Tiger.
Here, but he plays for Lebanon, but he's Australian.
Heritage.
So how much of the Lebanese team are Australian? That's the only thing.
Whoa.
So
But then you could say...
I understand calling it out if, you know, some white guys out there. you know.
So,
He's a dickhead to, you know, the Jamaican team or something. But like if it's you
I
know,
understand that. Well,
pretty much an Australian team out there against another Australian team, and it's Australian ref. I don't know if there's.
you can't just be Australian though. You have
but
multiple.
Connor, it's the red, white, and green versus the green and gold. That's what we're talking. You know, just because Josh Mansour lives in Redfern, doesn't mean he doesn't support Lebanon.
Like, would you take it that I'm actually Polynesian? Would you think I'm actually Polynesian?
French Polynesian.
Correct.
French Polynesian.
But would you think
thank
that?
you.
Would you think that?
I know that because of his middle name.
I know, but
that's the only reason.
Based on
Would I
looks,
think that?
Based on looks.
would you think I'm Polynesian?
But yeah.
Okay, we don't need to go that deep. We don't want to expose anything here.
What?
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Number 5. Oh, yeah, number 5. Guys, FIFA World Cup. There's one person we're looking at for this one. Speed. I Show Speed. Everyone knows I Show Speed, yeah? His World Cup song, his new World Cup song, has taken social media by storm.
World Cup.
With a lot of people saying that it should replace Lil Baby's official World Cup song. Thoughts on this, as well as let's get some World Cup winners' predictions.
Well, I know. Stav is really.
Stav has got the green up.
Really strong about the Aussies. He's got a great,
very strong about Australia.
Great feeling about the Aussie squad
in the Sydney FC kit.
Great feeling about the Aussie squad.
Not only will Australia go through the group, we've got France crashing out, baby. Mm-hmm. Australia going to go through. World Cup winners curse on them. The injuries in this team, it's disgusting. Kante's injured, Pogba's injured. But the main thing is the ego problems. And Mbappe, he's got ego problems with Messi. Let alone when he gets in that France squad, he thinks he's 10 times better than everyone else. So it's Australia going through in clear colours.
Great analysis.
Clear colours.
Great analysis.
And then also, if they go
ahead.
If Argentina top their group, it's Australia that will face Argentina in the round of 16. It's Messi's last World Cup. It's going to be Cumdog. It's going to be Trent. Oh, no, Trent Saints is not even there. But it's going to be the Australian squad that can knock out Messi for his last World Cup home.
Wow. That is a bold claim to have on camera.
Exactly.
On camera.
So,
wow.
And Messi's going to remember who Australia are after this World Cup.
Okay, so thank you for that, Nick. I'm gonna call out someone who doesn't want to be called out, but I'm going to do it. It's Nick Shalhoub. You know, famous JDS person. Nick Shalhoub has been telling me all week that Australia are no hope. So let's emphasise on that. Oh, it is wow.
If you believe in curses, mate, go to a witch or something. There's no such thing as curses. Australia are fucked. We were begging we're begging a player that plays for Roma off a sub.
Where's the belief?
Yes, to play for us. He's shit.
Nick, I thought you seem like a pretty strong Socceroos supporter, and now you're verbalising this.
But I'm realistic. I'm realistic.
Be a bit passion. Show a bit of passion.
Realistic.
Show a bit of passion,
Socceroos. Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh.
No such thing.
Wow,
it's called the realistic story.
Who do you
know, mate?
So you have no hope, zero hope?
No, I have hope, but I'm realistic. I think the midfield's better without Pogba and Kante.
You don't think Australia's making it out of the group? Is that what we're saying? Okay.
No.
You can be realistic.
France are better without Pogba and Kante.
You can be realistic, but also be optimistic. Next one, Daniel. Let's go.
Next one.
Elon Musk has officially purchased Twitter.
Wow.
Official. Now, there you go. Bowie, go ahead. Does he release the cancelled hounds in Trump, etc.? But is this purchase a recipe for disaster?
Personally, I think, okay, we've got a couple greens, but I don't know if... See, Obi's mentality from the start doesn't want to come to the mic. I don't know. Personally, I think Andrew... Obi, you can come up if you want. No, Sam's got a red.
Let's go Kennedy.
Sam Kennedy, probably...
One of the greats, Kennedy.
JDS Hall of Fame. What's he got to say? Sam's probably cancelled on Twitter himself.
Yeah. What do you mean by disaster? Start off.
Will it become a war field?
Yeah, no, it'll be funny for us until they start dropping bombs, but
that's a bit drastic.
Look,
well, you just said it. You just said it.
You're being realistic.
Being realistic. Being realistic.
Yeah. Be realistic.
No, it'll be. It's probably good. Like half the people say it's good. Other people say it's the second coming of that Austrian painter. But yeah.
Okay. I know who you're talking about. We're going to keep that one closed. We're going to keep that one closed for who doesn't know it. We're not going to name names there. We're not even going to repeat it.
That's all I got to say.
Personally, I think Andrew Tate, controversial guy, but just let him use Twitter.
No, but they're actually saying that Musk might introduce a subscription basis on Twitter
for Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue, I think it's called.
Twitter Blue.
Twitter Blue
That's
is
it.
called. I thought you better say Stephen someone else.
For the blue tick, but then Tate actually said he's not paying for pixels. So,
Ooh, that's a good quote.
Daniel, hit me with the buzzer.
Okay. Next one, guys. I don't know if you've seen Deji, the Comedy Shorts gamer, the YouTuber, is boxing Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Deji beats Fusi Tube once, gets his first win against Fusi Tube, and now he's going up against one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Tough.
So here's the question. Do we think Deji has bitten off more than he can chew, or will he shock the world and move Floyd's loss column up to a 1? James thinks Deji's going to win. We've got... he thinks Deji's not going to win. We've got some reds here. Zaya thinks first round knockout. Wow. Ashton, do you want to have a... He doesn't want to have a say? Okay. Jesus. Personally, Joel, what are you thinking about the Deji Floyd?
Well, we'll actually talk about this last evening over the Watson's Bay Hotel. Shout out Watson's Bay Hotel. It's a great spot. We were saying that I actually have Deji beating KSI if they fought today. I've got Deji beating KSI. I don't think... So, look, Deji would be a chance. And that leads me to my point. Deji is more of a chance than KSI will ever be against Mayweather. And that's my personal opinion.
I think KSI's last fight proved nothing, I thought. You know, he fought... Who was the guy? Swarms? We've got a green there. High green. Swarms and the other guy, Pineda. Yeah, both shit. You know, fight someone with fight Alex Wasabi, fight some... Oh, that got cancelled, but, reschedule. Anyway, moving on.
Daniel, scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I came across an old friend. If anyone knows who Rohit Roy. Now, for those who aren't an OG Muds, Rohit is the TikTok man who had a dangerous addiction to fizzy drinks and started a weight loss challenge where he wouldn't drink fizzy drink again. He would post videos daily saying his famous line, "Hello everyone, no fizzy drink for me today." What do you think Rohit is up to? And I apologise, Rohit, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. What do you reckon? What day do you reckon he's up to on his journey? Can we get any guesses in the crowd? Just shout it out. That's spot on, Jake. But give me a day. Give me a number.
We didn't. We asked for the number, not the cause.
650.
650. Wow, that was a great guess. 767. Okay, so I told you it's a great guess, and you change it.
Today marks day 787. Round of applause for Rohit. I mean, it's one of the great stories. It's one of the great turnarounds.
Actually, going through his account, he's off the fizzy drinks, but now he's addicted to biscuits. I've seen.
Okay.
And when he wakes up his young Harley's agreeing. He wakes up his newborn in the night. He was eating biscuits, but he's already overcome the addiction on day 7.
Can I? What type of biscuit was it?
I don't. It's not that. I don't think he went into that much depth.
Because
a biscuit's a biscuit.
Okay.
Anyway,
What's your type of biscuit?
What's mint slice? Come on.
Yeah, I agree.
No, give it. No way.
Mint slice.
Oh, a lot of reds. James is going red, but I feel like James is like a piece of bread type of guy. Yeah. Oh, he's going. Forget the buzzer. Forget the buzzer.
Biscuits they're a fine art, all right?
Yeah.
So we've got Arnott's, that British one we have with tea, but the cream of the crop, all right? The absolute top tier is Tim Tams. Yeah.
Tim Tams is on it. Tim Tams is on it.
It's different.
No, it's
an
not
Australian.
I'm not.
What have you got to say?
We're not
Don't be so
knocking back.
Australian.
We're not knocking back a Tim Tam, but if it's a Tim Tam or a mint slice,
We're going mint.
you eat the mint slice. It's delicious, Ed.
I'm going slice. I'm going slice.
Mint slice, guys.
This
Whoa,
is sick.
this is good. There's a lot of backlash. There's a lot of Sam.
This is sick.
Sam? What's your favourite?
Not the
what?
same. Not the same.
Yeah, see, no, but that's another good point. That's another good point.
Mince
If
the
the Tim Tam was the cream of the crop, why there's so many flavors? The mint slice is one and done because it hits. It hits the same every time. Tim Tam, you need 500 flavors. I don't know.
Let's go.
Anyway, moving on, guys. Probably some of the biggest entertainment news in the past week and a half. Drake's and 21 Savage's Her Loss album.
Fucking love
New
it.
collab album has officially dropped. And wow, it is receiving some excellent yet also questionable feedback all over TikTok. Guys, let's get some opinions. Do we think the album is a hit or a miss? Joel, we'll start with you. We've got a lot of green.
It's obviously a hit.
A lot of green.
Oh, no matter what, I'm going to say it's a hit. It does make me the first song. Exactly. Moving on to my point. The first song, I don't know what Drake was thinking with how he was singing it, but
A little bit zesty
makes
for our
me
liking.
raise the question.
A little bit zesty.
Is Drake bisexual?
Wow. It's to the point. I don't know if that's something you can. I don't know if that's something you can assume.
Agree.
I don't know if that's something you can assume.
Would you?
We'll leave that. Would you,
Drizzy? Drizzy?
We'll leave that to. You know what? I'd love to hear about the Drake album, guys, and let's give him a round of applause. I'd love to hear Phelan Masked's opinion about the new album. I'd love to hear it. Somehow Phelan got mentioned in episode 10, the first live episode. He wasn't actually present, but now he's here and he's ready to give his opinions.
Is he a Drake hater?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going into this blind.
So when's he coming up?
Because he's just got great opinions, mate.
Go for it.
Just got an opinion on everything. That's I was unavailable for the first JDS podcast. I was busy with my girlfriend.
Yes, we know.
Life happens.
Oh, I had to throw that one in.
I don't know why you would say that.
Just got to throw that in just there.
Doesn't help your case.
I can't speak on the Drake album as a whole. I haven't listened to it fully properly. I've only listened to it like once through. But I do agree with Joel that it raises a few questions about Drake.
Questionable
questions about Drake.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe what's the relationship between him and 21 Savage?
What does he want
behind the cameras and stuff?
What is the something that he wants 21 Savage to do for him? That's what we're asking.
That's a question that I think goes unanswered for a long time.
Let's move on before it's too late.
Yeah, let's move on before we dig too deep.
Coles has released a new roast chicken with I believe it was Coles.
It was Coles, yes, it was Coles.
Vegemite marinade and cheese stuffing, surprisingly
Yuck.
due to high fan demand. It flared up on social media with some people actually saying that they'd actually been having the chicken and Vegemite combo for years. And there was one comment where it said, every time I went to Nonna's place, they were making us Vegemite and chicken sandwiches. Yeah,
questionable on that. And Sam has the green up.
Have you tried it, Sam? Really? Have you tried it?
It's valid. I can see it. Can we get a bit of vocal on that?
What? Why? How?
Okay. Without seasoning, chicken is plain as shit.
Yeah, well, that's... Okay.
Let's just say you don't have any seasoning.
Phelan's disagreeing with that.
Let's just say you don't have any seasoning and you've had a pretty mundane day. One of the best things to do is just slap on some Vegemite because... How would you describe the taste of Vegemite?
Shit.
No, we won't say that. We'll say a bit salty, bitter.
Who wouldn't like if you just have that, like that's like the salty taste? It just brightens up your day immediately.
Brightens up
whether
your
that's
day.
for the good or the bad.
A salty taste in your mouth brightens up your day.
So were you?
Wow.
Were you?
Personally, I think that that Sam Kennedy quote right there.
Oh,
wow, Sam
put the
Kennedy
mic
in a
down,
nutshell.
Sam. I think that's where we end the 10 for 10.
Personally, I think
and end the 10 for 10.
You can say, saying
Send it.
Hold on 1 second. Saying chicken's bland by itself is not a hot take at all.
Rocket science.
But if your first instinct is to put Vegemite on it, we're gonna have some problems. Agree. There's a lot of greens. Okay. A lot of greens. Anyway, that wraps the 10 for 10, guys. Good to have it back. Good to have the 10 for 10 back.
Great to have it back.
Now, we move into a new season 2 segment that we've had for a while. And it's a bit of it's time for the people's segment. The segment done by the people. And that segment is obviously Hotline Bling.
And that's right, Daniel. This week it's obviously the live version. As Drizzy goes on the mic. This week we actually have some live calls coming in as we speak. I would personally like to invite Obina to elaborate on what's on his mind with the Hotline Bling call you sent in, Obi. I'd like you to come to the front.
Obi, not a first-time caller either. He actually started the Pad CU debate.
One of the greats.
Which we... Yeah, we'll move past that. We'll move past that one.
One of the great calls.
Alright, so are we going to play it or are we just going to talk about it?
No, you're just going to
say it. Say what you said.
Let it out.
Alright, okay, so I made a call in
Yep.
yesterday
and it was about the Lakers. I don't think LeBron's a winner anymore. I don't think he's going to win ever again. I think he's done.
Are we talking a game or a ring?
No, he's not going to win a championship ever again.
Personally, a game is even questionable at this point.
Yeah, it's actually bad. The teammates around him are horrible. LeBron's shooting the worst he's ever shot from the three.
You said it was 22% as well.
Something like that. I saw a stat.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
He's not playing well. AD's horrible. Russell's actually playing all right. He's probably their best player. He's their best.
I feel like the shift for Russell off the bench is a good choice.
Yeah, he's their best player, but the Lakers are fucked.
But this is what I was trying to say. Does LeBron need to win another championship? He's already.
I think he's already the greatest player of all time. But I don't know if he wants to progress his legacy and make it even more.
He needs another ring on his finger. Ring on his finger.
Exactly. He doesn't need one, but it'd be good to add.
I'll tell you guys when I knew the Lakers were done. When their starting shooting guard is San Antonio Spurs, my team, guys. This year, they're supposed to be shit, right? We're obviously tanky for Wembanyama. We rejected a player who is in the Lakers starting rotation, Lonnie Walker. How can you have a player that didn't even make the team that wants to be bad in your starting lineup and want to win a championship?
Because boy can ball.
Yeah, boy can ball to 2 and 8, mate. It means nothing.
It's averaging 20 parts a game.
It's 20 parts in an L and a loss.
It's matter individual stats. Anyway,
look, Lonnie Walker's not the problem.
No, I wouldn't. No, he's not
the problem. Is LeBron.
I was saying,
wow. LeBron's not a winner. He's not a winner. Not anymore. He's not in this NBA. He's not a winner anymore.
I think.
He can't
wow.
win.
And we've got to agree at the back.
Yeah.
Personally, if I had a paddle, my paddle would be, I'd have 10 red paddles up. LeBron is definitely a winner.
He was a winner. He's not a winner right now. Okay. Dude, he's basically the general manager. He gets to pick his team, and he still can't win.
I think.
Imagine if players had the power that he had in the league, they'd be winning for sure. He can't win.
Imagine the Lakers didn't have Anthony Davis, but they had Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma. They'd be contenders. Oh wait, they did have them.
No, yeah,
they
but
did.
they also had LeBron.
And Jordan Clarkson was in there.
Yeah, but if LeBron was out and they actually had a good young core, then maybe they'd actually be better than what they are right now.
I'm not in the mood to cry, Daniel. Let's
Not
move
in the
on.
mood. Wow.
Thanks, Obi, for that.
Cutting Obi off. Obi, appreciate that. Let's give him a round of applause. That's a great opinion to add. Now we're on to our second call.
Now, wait, hold on. Our second live call coming in is from Miss Aiden Hardiman. Aiden, I'd like to welcome you to the stage about your inquiry about
Aiden doesn't seem to realise he's made the call.
The chips with the meal on top of the chips. He did call.
He did call. Hey,
It was a big day yesterday for some, Daniel. It was a big day yesterday for some. And trust me, we'll get into that a little bit later as well.
So for the crowd, I said, why do pubs put the schnitty on top of the chips even though they know people don't like it? This is the question for you guys.
It's a great question. Do we agree to put the steak, schnitzel, parmigiana on top of the chips?
No. Everyone should be a red. Should be red. I think I just saw a green in the back.
We have one sicko back left, Harley Holmes, who agrees.
Phone, mate.
He's not mad about it. But what would you prefer?
Chuck the gravy underneath.
Putrid.
Well, I'm obviously against it. But it made me think: is it a thing to when you're cutting, you grab the chips on the way down and then you eat the meat with the chips? Maybe that's the concept.
No.
Put him to the side.
I am known for no.
So, Aiden, you don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
Of course.
I'm moving the
I think it's the same for everyone.
It's a great debate.
You move him to the side.
It's one of the great debates.
On the quick topic of the chicken schnitzel on the chips.
Yeah, go on.
I'd love to get everyone's opinion on if this is acceptable or not. This happened one night at the Robin Hood Hotel, and Nick Shaloub is eating a chicken schnitzel.
Here we go.
And the schnitzel is on top of the chips, and Nick is cutting the schnitzel and dipping it into the sauce. Liam Boland gets up off his chair, grabs Nick's sauce and pours it on the schnitzel for him. Nick is disgusted by seeing this. He obviously didn't want that. Is it acceptable for someone else to stand up and pour your sauce on your schnitzel when you clearly don't want it? Of course, Liam's green. Ashton, but the majority's red. We've got a green at the back. But was it necessary service?
It was necessary service.
Nick held it. Nick held strong. Nick held in strong and acted like he liked it. As soon as the schnitzel was done, he said to me, "That was the worst experience of my life eating. That was terrible." Anyway, thank you, Aiden, for your point.
And Shaloub is quite sensitive. So
Whoa, and we've got a green. That was a bit out of pocket. We've got a lot of greens there, Nick. Wow.
Is that the end of the Hotline Bling?
That is not the end of the Hotline Bling. We've got one more. And this is a debate that has been going between myself, Nick, and Max for a while. Max, if you'd like to come up to the microphone and announce what this debate is. And I think personally... No, you're going to have to go around. Wow. He's going through the middle. Jeez, Shaz is not a fan of that. No.
Sorry about that.
What is the debate, Max? Let us know.
This year, I've recently discovered, JYG, the Cali burrito.
Guzmani Gomez.
Just
please
stop talking.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, one day at work, I discovered it and I thought, wow, this is just an amazing.
For those that don't know, the Cali burrito is the one that has the chips in it.
What's in it?
Okay, it's got. You choose your protein.
What's your protein?
Grilled chicken. All right, you have to choose grilled chicken.
Yeah.
It's got the guacamole, the pico de gallo, the chips, and cheese. I don't know what
Any
else.
salsa?
Yes, there is. I think mild, yes. Anyway.
That's not the debate, though. The debate is...
I thought I'd show Nick and Daniel this amazing creation that I found. As soon as I showed them, they hated it. They shut on it straight away.
It was like... I
was disgusted.
If I was to put it into words, and I think Nick would agree with what I'm saying here, the burrito with the chips in it is like eating the desert. It is that dry. The Sahara.
This is such a shit take. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So the debate is,
Anyway,
guys, I don't know. Let's get to the debate.
Nick gets a Mad Mex burrito. Disgusting. I think it's shit.
Hey, we're back. We're back after a bit of a technical difficulty.
Go Piz.
But we're hearing, what is the debate that we've had?
Let's get to it.
JYG versus Mad Mex. I think if you think Mad Mex is better than JYG, you're delusional.
Guys, let's get green for Mad Mex, red for GYG.
Just loaded fries, GYG,
Max,
and burrito bowl, GYG.
Max, I know you're trying to convince, but the debate is burritos only. But if you just like to turn around and see all the greens behind you, I think the debate is settled. You know, Nick and I have made our opinions clear. Can I just also state Nick eats chicken schnitzel with peanut butter? Whoa! Don't know if that was acceptable. Don't know if that was necessary or acceptable.
Fucking peanut butter.
I personally think that's probably a topic for JDS Live 3.
Moving on, Daniel.
Moving on.
The people segment.
Guys, let's get ready. It's time for the people segment, and the people segment is...
You just made the list!
The people segment is the list. Now, guys. Now, you know, from the last episode, when we announced that it was all-time listings, there was a bit of fear in the crowd. There was a bit. You know, because usually it's a weekly occurrence, but you know when it's live, we go back to the history books.
I think there'd be more fear from your side considering what happened 10 weeks ago.
And like the 10 weeks ago, it was one that was it was brutal, but some would say necessary. Anyway, we move on. This week I'm going first, and it's an all-time list member, and I've heard a no from Alex, but Alex, you're fine. You're actually fine. You're already on the list. This week's list member.
Here we go.
Has been building for around 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months, guys.
Here we go.
And it is a series of violations. And this person is Liam Boland.
You just made the list.
Liam Boland is on the list. Now, Liam is what we like to call, some would call a fiend on the piss. Maxie and I have had multiple discussions about his drinking habits and what we call the 4 phases. It all started in February at Sam Kennedy's 18th birthday, where Max and I arrived at the venue at 4 p.m. At this point, Liam was already smashed. This was phase 1, where Liam obviously was feeling dangerous and definitely lets you know about it. Before he even said hi to me, he said, I've already had 13 beers.
13 beers?
Now we move on to phase 2.
Holy shit.
Phase 2.
Holy shit.
Phase 2 is called Liam Unfiltered. Liam lets his feelings known in phase 2, whether you like it or not. He loves to give an opinion, that's for sure, and he doesn't care who you are. I've heard him have arguments with Sam's father.
Not OG.
Phase 3 is the worst of them all, probably. Phase 3 is called violence. Liam turns into a physically violent drunk.
Whoa.
This is an official warning for everyone here. After this, keep your wits about Liam. Otherwise, you may turn your head into a left hook. It has gotten to a point where, as BJ goes berserk, it has gone to a point where me and Max hide at places we are with Liam so we don't get a slap to the back of the head or a punch to the gut. This was in full force at Sam's party, as the next day I felt like I'd been king hit after a Liam attack. This point in Sam's party was also where Liam went for a swim in only his Speedos at around 8 p.m. The clothes were never put back. The clothes were never put back on, and Liam continued on his path pretty much naked. Phase 4 is one seen often, and I've called it Sleepy Liam. Liam struggles to stay on his own 2 feet. The constant care of Sam's dad, JK, was clutch at this event. Some would say that without JK, Liam would not be sitting here today.
That's OG.
JK, however, was not at Max's house for the NRL Grand Final, where Liam jumped straight from phase 0, entering the house with 1 beer in his hand, drinking it, and then somehow quickly progressing to phase 4. Video evidence shows where JK was needed, as Liam is seen posing for the camera in a video, and then suddenly closes his eyes and collapses in Max's kitchen. His head inches away from the bench and a possible paramedic event. Sleepy Liam also gets an honourable mention on the night of James Allen's sidebar banning, a famous JDS listing moment.
Oh, the inaugural. That's the inaugural.
It's not the inaugural, it's number 2.
Sorry.
Where Liam left the loft without saying a word and just hopped into a taxi, no questions asked, probably playing an absurd amount for the fare. There's no response.
There's no say from this member.
No, don't get me wrong. We love going out with Liam, and one of my favourite parts of the night out with Liam is guessing what phase he is at. But that is why Liam Boland...
You just made the list!
You've delivered once again, Dan. I don't know how I'm going to back that up. Seriously, wow. Boland, did not expect it. Now, look, this world lives and breeds controversy, and my outing last night actually brought a lot of it. Controversy, that is.
Interesting.
Yesterday was a great day. Obviously, Pandas, aka Patrick Kasenis' 20th birthday, so the festivities were flowing. But I would say some unforgivable events that did occur. Thus, and I'm sorry to say, Patrick Kasenis.
You just made the list!
Wow.
You say that again, Offa. Now, questions are commonly raised over whether Patrick can handle his drink for a multitude of reasons. And yesterday was no different. Like L. Boland, if I'm correct, Patrick likes to get physical. Very physical.
It's not my first choice.
Well,
it's a choice that's made nonetheless.
I don't want to know the first one. So just for some context, our good friend and MC of today, Zaya Ice Goriel, recently had surgery on his nose due to multiple head strikes during his young MMA career. Yes, he had an MMA career.
What was the record?
5-0, undefeated. Now, just having surgery, his nose is no doubtably quite vulnerable to any form of contact, with any touch potentially resulting in a bloody situation. Now, as we're leaving the Watsons Bay Hotel, shout out once again, and I'd actually like to raise a point very quickly now that it comes to my mind. The Watsons Bay Hotel, I asked for 2 schooners of Byron Bay, and they said, oh no, we only sell middies and pints. Agree or disagree, guys?
What are you shouting about? It's a pint. It's a pint. At least they got pints.
But they don't have schooners. It's a marketing scam. Doesn't matter. It's not the problem. That's not the problem. As we were leaving the Watsons Bay Hotel last night, for reasons that are still being finalised, Patrick took it upon himself to smack Zaya across the face. As hard as he can. Clocked him. Open fist. Causing his nose to instantly gush blood. Blood was everywhere. Multiple tissues were needed. It looked like a crime scene. Zaya's allegedly 5-figure surgery. 5 figures. 5 figures could now potentially be ruined.
Zaya, can we ask, how long ago was the surgery conducted? 1 week ago and 2 days. That's 9 days for the mathematicians.
This uncalled for act has left me no choice but to induct Patrick onto the great list.
You just made the list!
Clap for him.
No one
clap for him.
clapping. Zaya doesn't want claps.
All right, well, that is the list. Now,
Mum, she's going to bring it. Yeah. Just wait.
This week's, now we move on to the JDS Quiz, guys, and you will see in your programs, if you still have them, there is an envelope, there is a raffle ticket in your program, and me and Daniel will be drawing them out. This week's quiz is a special one. Me and Daniel have decided to involve ourselves. We are involving ourselves in the quiz proceedings to either end the streak that has made me and my partners do some horrid things, or continue it on.
So obviously in your programs you will see a raffle ticket, and this raffle ticket represents an opportunity to end the streak or an opportunity to continue greatness.
Daniel,
now,
I would love the pleasure to draw my first contestant.
that was the wrong tune. We got the tune. Joel's going to draw his ticket first. Now there's probably a couple people that Joel doesn't want, and one of them's looking straight at me. Let's go. Come on. Joel's ticket is...
well, E, which is quite obvious, 81.
Who is it?
E81.
Oh, yes!
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
He's a smart one.
Yes! Everyone introduce and welcome James Dusty to the stage.
Okay, here we go. Am I drawing?
Let fate decide.
Am I drawing?
One way or another.
Here we go. There's a lot of pressure. Should we do the one that fell out? No. The one that fell out's gone. The one that fell out, the one we've picked. Don't look at it. A38. Max! Yes! Round of applause for Maxi, guys. Welcome. Come on, we need to be a bit serious.
All right.
Max, here's your pad.
So,
Oh, by the way, guys, so obviously this week Joel and I are participating in the quiz. So we won't be asking the questions. So we'd like to invite our hosts, the one and only Nicholas Shalhoub, everybody, and as well as Connor Boland, who will also be hosting. And Nick has written the questions. And so that's okay. Nick has written the questions. Why do you have two pads, mate?
Yep. We are a team.
Okay, so Nick is hitting us
real
with the
quick.
questions.
When writing these questions, it's clear Joel just clicks on the first link.
Nick has told me about this.
I found that the first thing was on it.
Okay, Nick.
The camera, Shalhoub?
He is. Okay. Nick,
I'll
tell you what, Nick has dressed to impress everyone.
I've given Joel the honours
Yep.
of picking the first question.
Yep.
You've
First
got
topic.
sport, geography, science, entertainment, music, or maths.
Obviously going science.
Science.
Nick, hit us with the question.
Where can you find the smallest bone in the human body?
This is PDHPE. This is fucking science.
So Max, guys,
You say bone?
Sorry?
Bone?
Bone.
We did converse. I gave Max my option, and he said,
like
I
Max
don't
is
know.
going to be carried a lot here. He's a bit of a dumb fella.
It's okay.
Yeah, do whatever they pick.
Are we going to enforce a time limit?
We've got our answer.
Okay, we've got our...
You've got our answer? Daniel was quicker. Okay, it's locked in. Daniel, you were first. Can you show us you and Max's answers?
Me and Max have gone with the ear.
Ooh. That's not a bone, but we couldn't think of it either. We've also
There's
gone ear.
bones in your ear, mate.
The correct answer is here.
Yes!
Both correct.
Means nothing, though, because they got it too. Okay. No, we're on track. We're on track. Will we be picking topic 2?
Yeah.
Can we hear the topics again, please?
Daniel and Max will be picking
Can we
next
please hear them
topic.
again?
Sport, geography, entertainment, or music, or maths?
I think we go with... Shout out to Jimmy O'Shea. We're going to go with entertainment. Ooh. What's the entertainment question?
So it is. What was the best performing post-pandemic era movie at the box office?
Cincinnati. Excuse me?
So the best movie, so the movie that made the most money at the box office.
Yeah, I get
since,
that.
Turn it off. Since the pandemic. So anything after 2020 to now, what's made the most money?
It has to be specific. The answer has to be specific.
Guys, we don't want any... Guys, let's keep the audience involvement to a minimum, because it's kind of cheating. I want them to hear our answer.
Come on, Joel.
Nick, you have the authority to tell him to hurry up.
I'll give him time. He needs it.
Well, we don't have much.
Think of movies that came out after the
Are you trying to help him?
What movies came
Hurry
out?
up. Let's go.
10 seconds,
10, 9. It has to be specific.
Go Schlipp or Boland.
So you both got your answers?
Yeah, you just go first.
Okay, Joel, we'll go with you.
The Batman. The Batman.
All right, not a bad guess.
Okay. Can we hear if that's correct or incorrect?
No. That's not how it works.
Okay, go.
That's not how
This
it
is
works.
Maxie's answer, guys.
We said Top Gun Maverick.
What's the correct answer?
So,
guys, why are we cheering? We don't know if it's right.
Shut up!
Well, he said it from the crowd. Is that your brother?
You lads are both wrong.
Yeah, see,
It was
guys.
Spider-Man No Way Home. See, to be frank, you lads were the closest, but you don't get conciliatory points. So,
We're gonna put a ban on talking from the first row.
It's an easy one. I said Endgame.
You know,
Joel.
Hold on. Can I just add a little note? We're not, guys. We don't need any help from the audience because last time, Daniel's chopping up episode 10, and the question where how many countries are in the UK. I'm watching the footage back, and Liam is showing a 4 to Ashton on his hand, and Ashton still got it wrong. Everyone was showing. I was glad he got it wrong because we don't condone cheating, obviously.
Okay.
Clearly do.
Joel.
Anyway, next question.
Remaining categories: geography, sport, music, or maths.
You pick. I'm gonna go geography.
Max isn't happy with that one.
Should not have gone geography.
Which country borders Belgium,
No idea.
Germany,
No idea.
and France?
No idea.
you did geography, Daniel.
They're supposed to be easy.
This is easy.
What countries? What countries are we bordering? Don't give me here. Don't give me here. I did. What? Sorry. Can we just pause?
Where is Germany?
What country are we bordering again? What countries are bordering? Can we please repeat?
Belgium, Germany, and France.
Mate, I'm thinking. What country is
be
bordered
quiet.
by Germany? Germany, Belgium, and France.
Yes.
Or, as Nick would say, France. It's bordering France, mate. Are you serious? We're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, I'll try to explain that.
Come on, guys. Max, Daniel, pushing for an answer.
We've got our answer. Have you got an answer?
Joel, do you have your answer? Yeah. Joel, we'll go first. You guys. Audience.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
We've gone with, Jamaica was thrown out. We've gone with Denmark.
It's not that. It's definitely not Denmark.
You're both incorrect.
That's Scandinavia,
The answer is Luxembourg.
What is Luxembourg? What is that?
You were closer. You were closer, but still.
What a stupid question.
I think it's been made clear. Giovanni's aren't too smart.
What do you mean? I didn't even know Luxembourg was a country.
I'm just going to call out.
That was my second pick.
It was Max's second pick.
I'm just going to call out. You did Mr. Burke's geography quiz
I
every
did, but
single
week. Guys, come on.
Like, honestly.
What the fuck is that Luxembourg?
Joel, is it Joel's guys?
Okay.
Joel?
Next.
You?
What? No, it's our turn to pick. What categories are left?
Sport, music, maths.
So arguably our three strongest ones left.
We're going to go with music. I know.
All right.
That's what I
so,
that's what I worried about.
what was the most viewed music video on YouTube? Ever. So, the most viewed.
We're right.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. Have you answered? Because we have.
Joel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go. Who's more confident? Who's
No, let them go
They can
first.
go
We
first.
just went
We
first.
just went first.
I'll give Joel. Daniel, you go first.
We've gone Despacito.
Oh, great answer.
It's a good
Great
shout, but
answer.
I know it's wrong.
Joel, what have you got?
Wrecking Ball.
What?
It's been made clear. You guys are stupid. It's Baby Shark.
What the Baby Shark?
Correct.
Who?
It's Baby Shark.
These questions are
Hey,
stupid.
Daniel. Despacito is
Nicholas.
second. Despacito is second. Despacito
That's
is
not a
so you
fair.
just missed
So you're
out.
telling me you asked me what's the most viewed music video, and it's Baby Shark, and Despacito is number 2. So when
Does not count. Does not count.
We were closer with the Batman. We didn't get a point.
no, it's not closer because it's a superhero.
It's not closest to.
Some would say
closest.
Next question, let's go.
Maths and sport. Pick one, Joel.
See, this is. That was our chance. That was our chance.
Sport.
I mean, I think we've got the upper hand here. Respectfully.
Germany were the winners of the 2014 World Cup final after beating Argentina 1-0 in extra time. Who scored the winning goal?
How does it go from Baby Shark to this?
Just to confirm.
Full name. Full
Let
name.
them go
full
first.
Name. Full name.
We've got it. We've got the full names.
Hit it. They're first.
Do you boys?
We're first?
Joel's going first.
Mario Götze.
We've got Mario.
How they
Götze.
spelt it?
Doesn't
Spelt
matter
it.
about
It's
the
good.
spelling.
It's good enough.
We've also gone Mario
They're
Götze.
both correct.
I think now. What topic do we have left? Sorry,
We
maths.
just have maths.
So
we
this
can
could
go to
be
the
it.
tiebreak if you want.
This could be
Do you
it.
want to go to maths?
We're going to maths.
No, we're going to maths. Come on.
Holy shit.
This could be it.
Yeah.
No,
sorry.
there's no
Is the
closest.
question closest answer or
No.
Okay. We'll pick up, Ado.
I am. I'm learning what he told me.
We're going maths. We're going
So
maths.
this one's still
Every week, man. Every fucking week.
I don't know how Josh Gaddis got 0 questions.
We're going
right,
maths.
by the
Let's
way.
go.
Going maths?
Let's hear the
Yeah,
question.
probably
Let's hear the
very
question.
Now, Nick wrote this question. I read it and I can't understand it.
Should we
that
let
much.
Nick read it then?
But no,
Okay.
he doesn't understand it either. Let's
Oh.
be serious here. It says, which is the most prime number of the first 10 numbers?
Can we, okay. Should we just agree to go straight to the tiebreaker?
No. Let's just have a go.
Don't show us the questions, Connor.
Nah, tiebreaker. What is that? Yeah. Just do it.
Can we agree? Straight to the tiebreaker. Can I say, when I was,
It's okay. Let's just go to the tiebreaker.
Can we throw out a guess? Can we throw out a guess what it would be? I would say 1.
What was the answer?
It was 7.
Okay, well we would have been wrong.
I got it off the internet. You blame
Max,
the website.
Max is whispering.
So, Shalom,
Guys.
just to confirm,
Yep.
the tiebreaker, the first one to say the correct answer.
First one to
But
say
are we
correct
doing
answer.
it that it's Josh versus Nick?
Yes.
Only.
Okay,
On Max, sorry.
you guys
James
decide.
versus Max, sorry.
No,
Both
I
wrong.
reckon everyone. Or do, or
No,
you
because
reckon-
we're doing it like that.
Them two?
Can I just say, the answer for that last question was 7. Nick revealed that, and then Max whispers in my ear that it's 2. It's okay. Get on the ball. We're on the ball here. This is the tiebreaker.
James said 2. James said 2.
This is the
Get close to
tiebreaker.
the
Guys,
mic, Max.
tiebreaker.
Max, get close to the mic.
Closer to Max.
We need silence.
We need silence. We're just going to reinforce the rules of the tiebreaker. And obviously, if it needs to go to video ref, as it did last time, we've got the adjudicator in Shaz. The tiebreaker is the first person to say it, and it's going to be not me and Joel are out of this.
And wait for the full question to be complete.
But, don't drag it on, Nick.
It'll be dragged on.
Oh, okay. Don't. Just rip it. Rip the Max. Think. Come on. We've got it. Nick, hit the question.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Max, ready?
Yeah.
Who was the most recent Dally M fullback of the year?
Don't.
The streak is over.
It's Tommy Turbo.
It's Tom Tedesco. Sit down, mate. Sit down.
Make me doubt myself.
Boo, Sam. Boo. Boo.
They'll do anything to win.
The streak is over.
I told you I would break it. Time for
I
the
don't know what team
consequence.
you
What is the
support, but Max
consequence?
supports the
What's
Roosters.
the forfeit?
I would love to say it. The forfeit is actually quite petty. It's not what I've endured. The likes of cinnamon, chili, bell pepper. Wow. We've only got Malibu shots.
I can't believe it.
That's
I can't believe.
Done easy.
Well,
That's a luxury.
That's that was available. It's wow. Shaz is ready. I just. Can we get it? We're not ready.
It's not about the forfeit, it's about the victory.
It is. Can we? Don't do it. Yep. Can we? Personally.
Yeah, do 2 each. Do it again.
Personally, I think.
Oh my god.
Will after this quiz, guys, will we ever let someone else write the questions?
Yes.
Probably not.
No,
the sample questions I received, there was an impossible question. There's not, I wouldn't say it's salt. I'd say, but when there's a question
right,
that's
Shaloop.
impossible,
I always knew Shaloop had my back. And this is the forfeit.
there's no,
What a forfeit it is.
So hard.
there's no bad blood between. Max tried his best, and so did I.
It wasn't good enough, was it?
I just think, streaks happen to come to an end.
Let's get the forfeit going, guys.
And
Drag it on, mate.
Boo.
you've never been booed. You've never been booed.
This tastes so good.
Oh, there's like 2.5.
Oh, get it down.
That's probably what 0.7 cent of drinks. I'll tell you what, keep beating Alexia right from the Malibu.
Hopefully that's the first and last loss from the quiz. I'm in shock.
Well, that is the end of the. Well. That's another live session done and dusted. Thank you all for participating and engaging throughout the session. It has been splendid.
We're grateful.
Splendid.
We're grateful. We're grateful for our mates. We're grateful for you guys coming. We love our mates. Grateful for Shaz. Round of applause for Shaz, everybody. There'd be without Shaz, it's not JDS.
That was for Jimmy.
Without Shaz, it's not JDS.
Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep commenting.
And, we hope you enjoyed JDS Live 2, and we can't wait for JDS Live 3. That's a wrap.